stench.
Come on, quick, unbind me! Unbind me before the next ones come!
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
My army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Jacko, Hannah, go home now! Strangers coming! Run for your lives!
Slower.
Her squealing. They'll kill us and take her all the same.
So I'll slaughter her myself, hide her corpse beneath the floorboards. Those bastards won't have her!
All right. We'll cover the blood with sand.
Boyador, what are you going round all sour-faced?
Thecla done made a broth of old acorns. Tastes just like barley, she said.
Any truth to that? Does it?
Nay, nothing like it. Bitter as shite. And now it's eating me gut from the inside. Feels like I swallowed a horny toad.
Horny toad, roasted over a fire? I'd eat that.
Greetings. Got any beer?
The Black Ones burned down the brewery, so I've got some charred oak spirit.
This the inn at the crossroads?
'Tis indeed. Novigrad Road went through here, but armies and bandits, that's all that's on him now.
The Black Ones have brought you some grief.
No more than the Redanians. Same beast to my eyes. Reds stole our grain, said it were for the brave lads dying as they defend the northern realms. Black Ones now make us give up what we stashed from the Reds. Say the Emperor'll bring peace, but that comes at a price. And when they clashed, Red against Black, corpse eaters came to feast on the dead. Scimitars and Strixons crept from the woods, sniffing for carrion. Howls so fierce these days that folk daren't leave their huts come night.
Novigrad a long way off?
Not that long. But with the Redanians just the other side of the Pontar, you'll not get there without a pass. When we had hunger here, the pox, folk tried to flee there. Reds turned them back, or drowned them in the river.
Nothing on the spit.
We've naught to eat, that's certain.
Food's gotten scarce.
Folk venture into the fields before sunup to catch frogs, gather acorns, grind them into flour. Whosoever's got a hand don't sleep nights so he can watch his bird.
Can't your dogs do that?
One night, a few weeks back, Temerian grillers crept from the forest. They snuck between the huts, clubs in hand. Dogs bayed and barked, then howled and yelped, and then fell silent as the grave. That rabble then gathered near the old pits. I saw 'em. Built fires, salted the meat. Only the wildest of hounds about now. The kind that don't come near men. Except when hunger drives them to attack, that is.
Many strangers come through here?
I'll not prattle about other folk. Suppose you're a tongue wagger that'll only bring me grief.
I want to know about travelers, not locals.
They come, they go. I don't want trouble with locals or travelers.
Who rules these lands now? Nilfgaard?
Black Ones are garrisoned nearby, but they're still too weak to rule. So they struck a deal with the Baron. Man's a puppet of sorts, but it's clear they promised him something in return. If he had his way, he'd serve no man but himself.
A baron?
Aye. A righteous man, and a just lord. Can't say an ill word about him.
Got a family name for me?
Don't know naught about families, but I'm not saying ill word about him or them.
Wouldn't dream of making you badmouth him. Just want to know a little more. He ruled for long?
Not long, and you'll have to be content with that. I'll say no more.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Haven't finished my drink yet.
Innkeep, vodka.
Who's this in?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got 1 prick, though, in case you're wondering about that, too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that lot.
Saw one in action once. Killed a half dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on him.
If you want a rest, come with me. I've a bench you can use.
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son. That's on the pretty side, I think to myself.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton,
Don't know where that is.
other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, and he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.